My first experience of being an expat was when I was 17, 18. I moved over to Croatia. It wasn't really planned initially. I'd gone over for a football tournament and then ended up going on a trial, and I ended up signing, and that was it. And basically they said, I'm staying here, so it was an interesting one. Came with its challenges, without being that young, and also from my professional point of view, it was quite a difficult moment, and I was fortunate I had a good few teammates around me that sort of helped me out. But yeah, those times were very, very tricky. I was fortunate enough to have a couple of teammates that were Australian. One of the guys had his family there, which really, really helped us settle. But in saying that, it still could have been a little bit smoother. I got a very good feeling, and obviously the vibe around the city is pretty cool. It's pretty special, and to be able to sort of be involved with a football club that was based in and around there seemed pretty unique, but also felt like a really great opportunity at the time, and something ultimately that I couldn't pass up. I've had all my kids and then raising all my family over here. That's all we know at the moment. I think it's just giving them reminders of where they're from, and every now and then I find myself correcting them on their accents and stuff like that. But I mean, that's just a little thing that we do. But being in my profession, the kids are quite aware of where we're from, having played for my country and stuff. The kids sort of are aware of that. It's more so initially, I think, when you're getting set up, finding your feet, as they say. You're looking for a little bit of guidance, a little something where you can sort things out, and although you get a little bit of help from your employer, it's going and doing the homework yourself, and you're finding yourself it's just taking up time and things like that. So I think from that point of view, it would have been nice to have something to get, like something where it could have been a little bit more seamless. The biggest reward is probably having my kids and my family, over here, and seeing them grow in the last few years, and that's obviously the biggest reward. I think from a professional point of view, I've got to experience things probably that I never would have ever dreamed of as a young boy playing and growing up in Australia. I think UK is probably one of the most appealing places for expats. Same language, culture, very, very similar in a lot of ways. One of the big difference, obviously, is the weather, which I don't think people will mind me saying, but there's a lot of similarities, and I think there is already a huge expat community over in the UK. Yeah, the E-Teams, I think that's it's a really, really good project. When you're trying to find your feet, moving so far away from home, initially you want somewhere you can go and get all the information on things that you possibly can, and it's all on one site, and that's from experienced people in the know-how. So I think that goes without saying, that's going to help a lot of people.